Booch, you've heard me say this 1,111 times. How sick and tired I am of four-person matches that aren't elimination matches. I don't want the whole match to end because one person pinned. Like it's stupid. There's four of you. Like I want a story. I want the week to leave early. I want Dominik gone early. Obviously, that's a given in that scenario. And then we can talk about the final three. But the idea that one move could finish all this match, it just ticks me off. And so I'm going to lead with that. And I went first last time. Booch, what say you on this fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship on Sunday night?
This is a tough one. I will say this. If Bron Breaker's going to lose the title, this is the type of match you want to do it in.
Yep.
So he doesn't get pinned or submitted. And I could see Penta or Finn Balor walking out with this championship. The one guy I don't see walking out and shouldn't be walking out is Dominik. He's the only one I wouldn't put that belt on in a billion.
Yep.
Because I've seen Dominik be treated like basically being dragged around like a whipped boyfriend. I'm sorry, you can't go from that to being the Intercontinental Champion. I need to see some more. He needs to get a little more man in him before he gets to that point. That's just me. But
sorry,
for Penta,
are you saying that Christian shouldn't be champion? Because that's kind of shit Christian did. Christian was a little bitch his entire career. That was the whole character. That's why people actually hated him when he was a heel, because he played.
That's throwing temper tantrums. That's a little different than what I'm talking about.
But can we all agree that he totally reeked of awesomeness? Can we all agree on that?
Oh, Christian's one of the best to ever do it. He specifically played that character because he realized that people were starting to like the heels because they were too cool. So he played a character that was 100% not cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm saying there's a difference between throwing a temper tantrum and being whipped. It's a totally different thing. Like Christian would throw a temper tantrum because he hated losing. It's it's a different scenario. Plus, when Christian won the world title, he didn't have that tantrum gimmick anymore. So I'm saying he grew. There was a timeline between the tantrum and becoming the world.
All right, we're getting off track. Back to the match.
That's what I'm saying. So this is a hard one for me to pick. So I'm just gonna roll the dice. I think I say they pull the trigger on Penta. I feel like Penta, and I feel like he could win the Intercontinental title, especially if he gets a loud pop that I feel he's gonna get at WrestleMania, especially with because the Cero Miedo is slowly getting over in WWE. But I feel like at WrestleMania it's going to be really loud. So I feel
like Desmond is chomping at the bit to agree with you on this. Go ahead, Des. Am I wrong?
You're not entirely wrong. I feel like Penta is the safe bet on this one. I feel like I could see Dominik winning.
Oh,
I could see it if the rest of Judgment Day turned on Finn because of Finn's attitude as of late.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that potentially. I completely agree with Vinny on this is the way that that Breaker needs to lose the title. And if you're going to take the title off of him, you don't want him to lose it in another match, another one-on-one match, because they've worked really hard to make him a dominant force. And I feel like him not getting pinned or submitted is a great way for him to lose this belt.
So you're going with Penta?
Now the only other thing I could look at is I would love to see Finn win this belt. I would love to see Finn win this belt. And he got opportunity after opportunity after opportunity at singles titles in the last year and always comes short, and it hurts my soul. But you know what? I say the safe bet is Penta. But I'm going to go out on a limb.
What?
And I want to see Finn Balor as Intercontinental Champion. Write that shit down.
Wow. Yep. Okay. It's in. Written down. Took a picture and all of the things. Wow. We have a clear-cut point of differentiation here. several actually. This match to me is there's so much here. First of all, I could see when you said, could I see it? I could see a situation and scenario where Dominik is so hated every time he just touches the microphone, the house shakes with boos. And that is the kind of heel heat that everybody loves. I love it. I love that I love that he shows his anger and like disappointment. He wants to get a point across, and he could talk over it. We all know this, but he plays the character so well. He just, for a minute, he's like, God, I just want to talk. Be quiet. I love that. That's great. He's learning. He's learning. And that's what scares me a little bit. It scares me that
how good he is, because you can see how good he is by how much he improves.
He's on the come up. And that's the thing that has me concerned, that in a 4-person match that's not fatal, right? Where one move could end it all, you could have the two best out on the apron fighting each other. They don't even have to be involved. And that's what worries me here. But then I have to ask myself, what are they thinking here? And a part of me wonders, are they finally going to make good on Finn Balor? Listen, let's do some, this is not revisionist history. He had to turn in his Universal Championship because of an injury. He did nothing to lose that other than get hurt doing what they asked him to do. So I'm wondering, when is he going to call in his favor? We've heard about these favors in the storyline elsewhere on this card, but I'm wondering, how long is it going to be until it's not going to be the main championship, but Intercontinental will do? I don't think your ideas, Desmond, are that far-fetched. I'm going to go with Finn Balor also to win this match. I think it's high time that the WWE gives him something to wear. Let him wear it. That's that match. We're going to move on.